Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Christina and I have no makeup on. I just have my eyebrows on. Today I wanted to do a very quick glam everyday makeup look, date night, like a quick date night makeup. I have so many people that are like, I don't have that talent. I don't want to use all that makeup. That's fine, totally cool. So I'm just gonna do this. It's gonna be super quick, maybe like 5-minute makeup. I already put my eyebrows on just because to save you the hassle of watching me put that on, but it's very basic. I just did my purple makeup tutorial and I tried to wash it off and my eyes really didn't like it, so that's why my eyes are a little extra red today. So I'm just going to do a really quick, I'm going to start with the skincare, and it's going to be so quick, it's ridiculous, but it's going to be high impact and look amazing when you go out. So the first thing I'm going to do is I always do is I start off with my skincare. Before you put anything on your face, before you do any kind of foundation, any kind of makeup, you really need to be taking care of your skin. I am, I'm in my 30s and I have been taking care of my skin since I was 22, 23 is when I really started really started getting into it. My advice to you at any age is to really invest in your skincare and try to really take care of your skin. You're going to save yourself in the long run, and it's so much easier, especially whenever you put makeup on, because what you put it on is going to show through. So that's like a huge thing too. So just first of all, I am going to start off with The Ordinary. These are, it's The Ordinary Caffeine Solution Drops. And I'm just going to put these underneath my eyes. I do have like adrenal and health issues, so sometimes my under eyes can get very, very, very dark. So I'm just going to use just one little drop. I'm just going to gently kind of push that in. And I love this stuff because it kind of depuffs. It kind of helps with those dark circles. And I think this stuff is like 10 bucks and it lasts forever because you need, it's just a really light serum. It gets a little sticky, but it dries anyway, so it's not a big deal. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to put on is my moisturizer. I already pre-moisturized earlier, but I'm going to use a little bit of MAC Strobe Cream. This is the original one. It's like the pink one. I think that it just gives the face a glow. I tend to have such pale skin that it just looks to me, I don't think there's a lot of bounce back to it. Like the texture of my skin is great, but I'm so pale that I feel like I just look like a white ghost. So this kind of gives me a nice sheen. So I'm going to put a little bit of that on my face. And one of these lasts me forever, so I only use a little bit, but see, it just gave my skin just a little bit more of a glow instead of just like that flat look. Next, I'm going to use a little bit of a primer, and I'm priming because of the foundation that I'm going to be using today, which is going to make this so much quicker than my regular tutorials. This is the Urban Decay Pore Perfecting Completion Primer Potion. I don't know why it has to be that long. Got a twanger going on. But I'm just going to put a little bit of this because it just helps stuff not sit in my pores. Again, it's all about prepping your skin before you put your makeup on too. I'm going to go ahead. So for the under eyes, I am going to pre-conceal before I put on my foundation, because the foundation I'm using is actually Bare Minerals. And this used to be my holy grail back in the day. And I don't know what happened. I quit using it and started getting more into liquids. And I love to go ham with liquids. Do not get me wrong. I totally love liquids. But I've been kind of backing up and watching how much stuff I have actually been putting on. I've just kind of been backing up the amount of products I've been using. And I forgot how much I love this stuff. So, but before I put that on, I just want to make sure my skin is all prepped so it sticks on really good. But I am going to do a little concealing beforehand. And then as I use this, it'll set. So I'm just going to use a little, all I'm doing is I'm using a little bit of concealer just to kind of conceal all those darker spots that I have, and a little down the nose. Just my areas that I really don't like, but I'm not worried about fully covering. Because this is kind of about seeing imperfections, kind of just going, this is just such a quick glam makeup. I'm gonna use a little bit over top of my eyes just to conceal all that redness from that previous makeup. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Bare Minerals, and this one is in Fair Ivory 2. So they have Fair Ivory 1. I think that's the lightest, but I'm the second lightest, especially right now. I'm just gonna take a Real Techniques Kabuki brush, and I'm gonna take about that much and just kind of swirl and start buffing this into my skin. So I forgot, and I add a little bit more. I put about 2 layers on. I forgot how easy this is, but look how great my skin looks. I'm just gonna pat it over top of the concealer just so I don't move any of that. And just go above my eyebrows. Now I didn't set my eyebrows because I was using a powder. I always set them last after I'm done with all my powders. and your foundation is done. Bronzer, I am going to put a little bit of bronzer on. I'm going to use my NARS bronzer, and this is in Laguna. I'm just going to grab a big fluffy brush. I'm just going to pat it on first. And this just kind of wakens the skin and gives you some love. I'm going to put a little bit on my nose, a little bit up just to tap it on here. And just, I always put a little bit down my chin. Pretend I'm super skinny. And then for my face, I'm going to use my absolute favorite blush, and this one is so well loved. Like, look at it, it's so well loved. But this is the Milani baked blush, and this is Luminoso. So I'm just going to use a nice big fluffy brush for this and just kind of plop this all over the cheeks and get it popping here. This stuff is amazing. It goes so with so many different things. I'm going to spray my face. This is just a toning water from Trader Joe's. So I'm just going to spray my face just to kind of set some of those powders. The mist on this is so fine. Plus it's rose water, which is just fantastic for your skin. Okay, so let's do the eyes. Eyes are so easy, it's ridiculous. I'm actually just gonna take a fluffy brush. This is the Wet n Wild like dollar brush. And I'm gonna go back into my bronzer, and I'm just gonna use that to contour my eyes up a little bit. So all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take this and just carve out my eyes just a smidgen. This is a super awesome hack too if you forgot your eye makeup or you're on vacation and you don't want to pack a lot of stuff. Boom! Eye makeup. I'm just going to build that up just a little bit, and then I'm going to take a little bit just underneath my eyes. So I'm going to use a little bit of eyeliner today, and this is just to line the top line a little bit and my waterline. I have pretty beady eyes. If you have really dark eyelashes, you don't have to worry about this part. I'm just so, oh, it broke off. I'm just so pale and I'm so white here. I just want to give myself a little bit of definition. So I'm just going to use, this is a black. I like black. You can use brown. It doesn't really matter. But this is just the 24/7 Perversion liner from Urban Decay. And I'm just going to take this and line the top waterline and kind of smudge it in between the lashes. I put a little bit on that top line. I'm going to take a smudger brush and just smudge that out. There's no reason that you can't do this. It's super easy. You don't have to be perfect, but it's just enough to give the eyes a little bit of depth. So we're going to put a little bit of mascara on. So my mascara is going to be the Urban Decay Perversion mascara. And I'm going to pop a good bit of that on, but we are going to put some lashes on today. And that's where we're going to go a little glam with this. So that is where you should be. And we're going to let those dry. While that's drying, we're going to put a little bit of any type of highlighter on. I think this is where it kind of like makes it, you could just go like this, but I think this kind of like tips it up a notch or two. I'm just going to get my Amazing palette from Beverly Hills. And this is a Morphe M438 brush. And I'm going to highlight the crap out of my face because I love highlighter. But again, I always feel like my face is so matte, so I always like highlight the crap out of it just to give it a little bit of love. I'm going to go above my eyebrows, all over those cheeks. This is such a beautiful, beautiful highlighter. Then I'm going to take a pointed little pencil brush, and we're going to brighten up the inner corner and put a little bit in that inner corner as well. I'm going to use my Melted Matte Lipstick. This is from Too Faced. This is Child Star, and I love this stuff. I love liquid lipstick. I think it just stays on a lot better. But this one just has like a cute, like this perfect like muted nude color. No lip liner needed. All right, so last I'm going to actually put some lashes on. This is where we're going to glam it up a little bit. You can use lashes, you don't have to, but I think this is a really important part. I'm going to be using my Lily lashes. These are the Miami ones. Lashes just kind of make the look, especially if you're not trying to go ham with so much eye makeup. It doesn't really matter. I feel like as soon as you put a pair of lashes on, they're amazing. I use a little bit of duo glue. I actually did a whole video on like putting on eyelashes, so I will link some of those below. All right, so those need to dry a little bit, and then we'll be good to go. I'm gonna take a spoolie, a wet spoolie, and I'm just gonna use a little bit of soap. And I'm just going to set my eyebrows down just a little bit. So guys, that is the finished look. It should be super easy for you. I'm so happy that I came back to Bare Minerals. I forgot how much I love this stuff. So I'm very happy to be having this back in my repertoire. But again, it looks amazing on the skin. I love it. Especially with my dry skin. It still looks absolutely amazing. But I hope that you like this. I hope that you enjoyed this quick little 5-minute glam. Anybody can do this. I hope that you try it. If you do, please let me know. I have a twanger. This twanger is killing me. If you do, let me know. Please follow me on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye.